Okay, it's Friday night and I'm looking for another dessert. And of course, I wanted chocolate again. But last night I was watching a cooking demo and they were talking about the MicroPro grill, which I've used to make brownies and a cake. And I saw them making chicken parmesan, eggplant boats, and lots of cool things like that. And I also saw a fruit crisp. So that's what I think I'm going to try tonight, fruit crisp. And I think it says I closed the recipe. It only takes 15 minutes to cook plus your prep time. So let's get started. So I have my berries in my freezer mate. These ones are on special at this time. And what's nice is the way they're built, they have a flow system so that there's no frost that ends up on your fruit. So this recipe is calling for 4 cups of blueberries, but I'm going to do mixed berries. And I'm just going to pour them all into my bowl like that. Next item it wants is 1/4 cup of flour. There it is. And I have separate cooking at the same time, so if you hear some bubbling, that's why. 1/4 cup of sugar. And a tablespoon of lemon juice, which my daughter squeezed out of a lemon. Thank you to her for that. And then you just mix those up in your bowl. You can pretty much use any type of fruit. I used frozen ones this time. You can use fresh, they called for fresh blueberries. I generally make an apple crisp. Just have to check that the stove's not hot because we did cook on it a little bit earlier. So then you pour these into the bottom. Quite nice and full. Maybe spread the strawberries around. Fewer of those in there. And put that aside. Now we're going to do the crumble topping. So it asks for half a cup of melted butter. I'm going to use the Power Chef to mix it up. I love the Power Chef. I use it for everything. It also wants 3/4 of a cup of flour. Oh, there it is. And 3/4 of a cups of oats. We're using super grains because we're trying to get a little bit of healthy stuff in there besides the fruit. Half a cup of brown sugar. There's a lot of sugar, but it's Friday, so why not? And a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And we'll just put the lid on there. See if it gives it a mix. I've never used it for this, so we'll see. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. Just take the spatula, get a little mix in there as well. And you just take it and you sprinkle it over top of the berries. Now I'm sure I could just pour it on, but I kind of want to place it to make sure I have an equal amount of crumble because we all love the crumble. Another thing that I learned about the MicroPro grill, which is really neat, is that even though it is actually cooked in the microwave, it's not the microwaves that actually cook the food. Basically, this product is actually made of this special material. So the top and the bottom of the container is actually heated up by the microwaves within in under 2 minutes to a temperature of just over 400 degrees. And then it's actually that heat that cooks the food. It's quite interesting. Because I know some people are hesitant about cooking their food by microwave. And once you've spread that all on, there are two settings. There's a grill setting, which is a closed position, and then an open position for casseroles. You put this in the microwave for, let's see what it says, 15 minutes, and then let it cool for 5, and then it's ready to go. So we'll stop the video now, and I'll come back when I take it out of the microwave. Thank you. 15 minutes in the microwave, then I had to let it sit for a second. Let me just put on my oven mitts because it's a little bit warm. And let's see, I don't know if you can see that, but la voila. I can't wait to try it. It smells amazing. So this is a mixed berry crumble, and that's what we're having for dessert tonight. Have a good night.